In a world obsessed with more fame, more speed, more achievement. Is it truly possible to be at the peak of your career and still stay grounded? We often see public figures living in high-pressure, untouchable bubbles. But Su Kai, one of the most familiar Chinese faces on drama screens worldwide, offers a fascinating case study in the opposite: the art of living ordinary. Beyond the glamorous posters, he has mastered a rare skill: the ability to remain a professional in public while staying a normal person at heart. Today, we're diving into his inner world to discover how he finds his Gezelligheid, that warm, cozy sanctuary of the soul. I see myself as a very ordinary person, Su Kai has said throughout the years, living more or less the same life as others.
因为我回到家也是，我们也过正常的生活，我们也是普普通通的
一个观众。
对，就是我吃的东西可能更随意，就我想吃什么就是什么，想去那个我最爱吃是炒米粉，就是我觉得回到家生活就应该是怎么样就怎么样，就不要把自己看得太，我现在就是又感受到就是真的不要把自己看得太高，因为你真的是没什么值得好骄傲的，觉得自己是一个所谓的明星，因为你可能运气比别人好一些，但是你一定没有别人努力，大把人努力比你要努力的。
To him, acting is a profession, one among countless others. It is not superior, nor special by default. His comfort zone isn't found in VIP lounges, but in the smoky flavors of everyday life. He isn't driven by gourmet cravings, instead. He finds solace in a bowl of fried rice noodles or steamed rice rolls. I could eat them every single day, he admits. Whether it's a quick Shaanxi snack after a formal dinner or his favorite cart noodles when returning home, these are the simple tastes that keep him rooted. At home, there is no image to maintain, just a simple tank top, shorts, and flip-flops. When he travels, the destination is secondary to the experience. He walks. He observes. He slowly immerses himself in the life happening around him. Sometimes, he says he doesn't even feel the need to reach for his camera. Because, as long as he can recall those moments of unexpected joy in his memory, that is already wonderful enough. Even when work finishes late into the night, he still heads to the gym. What started as body shaping has evolved into a vital habit for bodily function. A way to maintain his spirit in a demanding industry. When he has time, he cycles without a fixed route, letting the scenery dictate the pace. When time is limited, his world grows smaller. He stays home, watching films, listening to music. His playlists rarely change. Songs he has listened to since childhood, played again and again. Not out of nostalgia, but familiarity. Influenced by his father, he stays informed through news and documentaries. Despite being under the spotlight, he describes himself with striking humility. I'm someone who sits in the audience and watches others perform. When Su Kai talks about happiness, he often returns to one word: family. Not grand gestures, not special occasions, but time spent together, unhurried and unremarkable. Moments where no one is performing a role. Where life slows down, and everyone simply is.
休息就
睡觉。
对
，OK。
睡觉。
9点到12点呢？
睡觉。
睡觉 ，OK。
12点到4点，里面有1个小时是被妈妈骂催起床
，OK，
还是不起。
好。
然后1点半起床了，吃半个小时的饭。
可以1点半就起来了，还是不错的，然后吃个午饭。
吃个午饭。
啊，2点到6点。
2点到6点睡觉。
还睡。
然后6点到10点，可能就是跟家人聊聊天，爸爸聊聊天。
OK。深夜。
一家人喝点饮料什么的，
可以喝点葡萄汁什么的，是吧？
For him, home is a place without schedules to meet, without expectations to fulfill. A place where being together matters more than doing anything at all.
因为真的，我们一家人的生活方式是很奇怪的，就是我们可以一家人，我哥、我妈、我爸、我们四个人可以1个月不出门，就是玩得很嗨的那种，在家里面。对，
就是你们家里人的相处方式，然后你也是想在未来有更多和家人待在一起的时间。
对，我很想跟他们待在一起，因为他们来剧组看我也没时间陪他们。对吧？
Yet because of work, these moments are rare. When his family visits him on set, time is always too short. And so, what he longs for is not distance, but balance. To spend more time beside them. And, even briefly, return to being just a son at home. This quiet companionship extends beyond family. To friends who stayed during his most difficult periods. Occasionally, he is seen walking the streets of Shenzhen, or sitting on the metro with them. Moments unannounced, undocumented, yet constant. At home, there is another kind of companionship. Quiet, wordless, and constant. Though he is often away filming. These small, living presences become a gentle warmth when he returns.
你是个自媒体博主，你是怎么会让你的猫猫就是出圈呢？
颜值就出圈了，我的猫全是1选1的靓女靓仔，2个靓女1个靓仔。哇，其实我经常看着我那2只靓女猫，就我觉得它们像人一样，有些真的是长得太灵了。
给猫开个号吧。
我把我的猫训练，我丢东西它会叼回来的，逗猫棒扔出去它会叼回来到我这儿，我再拿起来的。我让它走到我这坐趴下，它趴下躺下了。
哦，它好乖哦。那它们是那种粘人小猫吗？
我喜欢，但它们现在不粘我，因为我忙起来我就一回去就休息，一回去休息。因为你陪完它们，你一定要洗澡，因为全是猫毛。
A reminder that even brief moments of closeness matter. Su Kai practices a subtle art. Letting go of rigid goals to make room for reality. He believes that when you stop placing expectations on the external world, life begins to fill itself with delightful surprises. Every unexpected opportunity I encounter, every bit of progress, feels like a joyful surprise, he shares. By seeking nothing, he realizes that one might instead end up with a boat full of rewarding catches. He gives his absolute best while the camera rolls. But the moment it stops, he lets go completely. Ultimately, Su Kai's story reminds us that the true meaning of life may simply lie in living a simple and contented life. This is his Gezelligheid space of warmth, coziness, and sharing. It isn't about retreating from the world. It's about having a place to be himself. It's where he rests. It's where he recharges. And precisely because he has this ordinary place to return to, he can step outside it again. And dare to take on new challenges with a humble heart. As he beautifully puts it, keeping an ordinary, humble heart when looking at everything allows you to find happiness.